Morning, y'all. Captain Crunch here. Yeah, looking Chinese right now. Just got up. Just woke up. Sunday morning. Right off the top of my head. Thank God for a new day. Something I should have said for quite a while now. Y'all notice on some of these apps, social media, um, like specifically like TikTok, Instagram, I think even YouTube. If y'all posting videos on there, when y'all going through it just before y'all actually send it out, scroll down through the actual, options and stuff that they show you, you're gonna notice that for some reason now there's something where if you do not select no remixing or no audio remixing, or if you don't select or deselect to add sound like on TikTok, sometimes you're gonna notice you're gonna get some music playing in the background that you didn't necessarily want or arrange to have on your actual video. Once you do, you can actually arrange to actually select particular songs like on TikTok. But there's a thing there where you have to disallow audio and video remixing. Otherwise, whoever gets a hold of your video has the, I guess, option through probably your sign up, features, to clip, edit, remix your video, put new sound over it, and all them kind of things. So if you want a specific message to get out without it being altered, you're gonna have to do that. Make sure that they are not allowed to audio remix. And on YouTube, I think if you're only uploading a short, which is like a 1 minute or less video, you don't have the option to stop it's one of them. It's either the video or the audio editor, and I can't remember, but you can't disallow, both of them, like if it's more than a minute. So you got to be careful what you're putting out there nowadays, especially with these things going on, people doing internet hacking and stuff like that, stealing your identity and pretending to be you, using your pictures on other people's profiles and sites and stuff like that. Sometimes negatively. So you got to protect yourself, a little bit with these social posts y'all be putting out. We be putting out. Sometimes I forget. But I've gotten used to the fact, at least on YouTube, when I'm scrolling to my more professional page, to go ahead and check and make sure that it's uneditable when I actually put my content on there. Still ain't been getting no comments like that, or doesn't seem like there's. I've seen some watches and like not even likes. So I don't know who it is on YouTube or on these social media sites that may or be sitting there blocking stuff like the way they do here. Got my phone blocked, got hard to get calls in for business and stuff. I know they got people with my phone angles to do it. Actually had somebody call me a couple of months ago and to tell me that they had my exact phone number for some reason. A small place where what it was, what's the problem with the phone numbers? I don't know. You see other countries, they got 10, 12 digit numbers. They have them for a reason, so there ain't no overlap, no reason to overlap. Number is a number. Somebody got to remember a longer number. If you want to call somebody, add another number. They did it with the license plates and shit. You gotta be flicking, mixing and matching phone numbers, and y'all know specifically some people using these phones and stuff like that as personal business phones. So over 20 years now, just for 20 years of that foolishness, with nobody wanting to seem to own up to it, from government to the bottom to whoever it is. So how guilty that making y'all look? Anyway, just saying, video re-editing, protect yourself from that. Make sure what you want to be sent out is sent. If it means you have to sit and check your video after you post it to make sure that's exactly how you wanted it to come out, which is what I do sometimes, because I've noticed that with simple videos, I've noticed there's been slight editing and stuff like that, changing of words, Remember, they're voice recording you. They have access to your microphone and to your photos when you log on to a lot of these apps. So they have your voice recordings, which they can mimic and and use to alter your videos. So people may even think it's you that's saying whatever it is that's being altered. But make sure that try and make sure, get used to, well, editing yourself, checking yourself to make sure that it hasn't been messed with, because they be sitting right on top of it. I mean, literally within like a few seconds of posting your video, by the time you post it, TikTok has already gone sometimes. And however, I'm assuming it's TikTok. I don't know who else would be that fast if they're not sitting there watching and monitoring it them actual selves through the actual company. But I've noticed that literally as soon as I post it and I check it, sometimes it's already different. So it's not a matter of it being passed around over time and then re-edited all the time. Sometimes it literally seems to be the actual, site owners or site people who work for the actual site that will do your remixing as if you asked them to. No, you ain't asked them to. I ain't asked them to. What I want to say is what I want to say. And that's what they call freedom of speech. Yeah, we have that here too. So, yeah, y'all be careful with that. Contra